Sir, Tauros 101 has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
Toros, do you know what the crazy thing is? I have been thinking a lot about the Chicago style hot dog recently because I've been eating a lot of hot dogs. Also, the Pope is going to famously now eat one of these Chicago style dogs. The Pope is now going to eat one of these, and it will become a national treasure for white people to come everywhere. The Chicago style hot dog, if you have not heard, is a all beef frank in a poppy seed bun, specifically poppy seed. It adds topped with a specific toppings, yellow mustard, green relish, chopped white onions, tomato slices, a pickle spear, sport peppers, and celery salt. The dog is steamed or boiled, not grilled, and ketchup is never used. This is, again, as Toros already said, objectively the worst style of hot dog. It is so specific. And you need so many dumb ingredients, like hot peppers, a whole ass pickle, a tomato. No. I have recently been having hot dogs with some raw red onion. It's changing the game. I've done it before, but I wanted it myself. It's changing the game. I've done that with little hot pepper sauce on the top, ketchup, mustard, relish if I want it, and I've been generous with my use of sauerkraut even. I've been eating hot dogs a lot recently. So much recently. Is this the Pope? Chicago style Pope. Conclave selects first Chicago style Pope. Naturally. Cardinal Passover Pope devoted for life to God or nothing. Cardinal Passover for Pope devoted life to God for nothing. I can't become the Pope now. It's so sad. Chicago dogs. This is it is a Bloody Mary of hot dogs. This is a food that they decided to look at and say, "Hey man, you know what this needs? Some hot peppers. You know, like from my fridge right now. Hey, what is in our cabinet? Celery salt? Bring it over here. We got any buns? Yeah, these ones got mold on them. Oh, which don't? The ones with the poppy seeds. Yeah, okay, I'll take the poppy seed one. Like relish, mustard, white onion? Fine. Tomato? Pushing it. Pickle spear? You added another hot dog sized object to your hot dog bun. You are adding a large and long mouth, like another mouth-sized object, much with your hot dog that's already in the center. It is going to make it harder for you to eat this thing. The tomatoes, fine. Like, I'm not saying tomatoes aren't pushing. Like, there's probably, like, it's got acid, it's got heat, it's got spice, it's got some onion. It's got yellow mustard, and like the poppy seed, fine, sure. Why no ketchup? Why never no ketchup? What's wrong with that? Is somebody gonna slap a Chicago dog out of my hand because I dare put ketchup on it as well? If so, why are they so dedicated to a food that they can't allow anything to be changed on it? What is so special about this besides that it got a guy elected Pope? All beef Frankfurter? Fine, sure. How long is this dog? Is it 3 inches? Not a big dog. No, we have different intents for this, which is like the Sandwichard Sandwich School Sandwich Scale patent pending. But if we honestly want to like really look at this thing and not look at this dog, we look at this thing, not this dog. The dog thing, dog thing. We look at this and we say, where does this dog fit? And we look at this dog and we say, where does this dog fit? This dog fits. Where a hot dog does. Like we already get a tomato smoothie. It's called crushed tomato in a jar. San Marzano. 16 ounces or whatever. It's a hot dog. It's still a hot dog because while it looks like this and acts like this is a hot dog. It's still a hot dog. No. All of these things are still within the bounds of savory ingredients. No. It's not a rebellious hot dog. The pickles, tomato, you can't look at it and say, oh, I don't like the tomato on that. It must go in rebellious. I like tomato, and this is my chart. Like, there's hot peppers on it, sure. I put hot peppers on my sandwich. There's pickle on it. Yeah, I put pickle on my sandwich. Like, disparate parts. It's a pain in the ass to put together and eat, but that doesn't disqualify it from being a neutral sandwich. These are savory ingredients on a bun that is still a hot dog shaped bun. It's ingredients on a sandwich. What is a pure hot dog? Does that include the definition of with mustard? If you want to talk about what a pure hot dog is, we have people who literally cannot agree on whether or not ketchup or mustard should go onto a hot dog at all. Purity is not something to strive for. Taste and impression are things to strive for. That's why Philly cheesesteaks have the reputation they do. They're not pretty. They're honestly not really even good. Why is purity a measurement on the scale? No. That is... Hold on. Let me... It is structurally pure or ingredient pure in the sense of this would go onto a sandwich in the ingredient purity column, but the structure is also bread, meat, cheese, sauce, bread, stuff in between two slices of bread, not enclosed slices of bread. Like a hot dog is one piece that is like a sub bun with a cut in the middle to put your stuffing and filling into. Purity is not about ingredients. No. It's still savory ingredients. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. Purity in ingredients is, would this typically go onto a sandwich? Would you think of this to go onto a sandwich? Like pea soup is on there. Why is pea soup in purity? Well, I've had potatoes and carrots and ham, peas in a sandwich before. This is why I'm bringing up pea soup. Because pea soup is also one that people go, no, I don't think that belongs there. No. It's the perfect example for something that is ingredient pure. Things that would be on a sandwich. And then you've got neutrality, which is savory ingredients that are within the bounds. I've had peas on my sandwich. You can have a peas in your sandwich. You've never had like a stir fry wrap or something, or like fried rice and like there's like teriyaki chicken or something, like, and they got peas in there. Like peas is a thing I can get in a sandwich. That's easy. I mean, like I made risotto tonight, but it had peas in it too. It's my scale. Don't worry about it. That also is something that goes on to the Wigan kebab.
Tauros 101 has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
That's also why the Wigan kebab is in ingredient neutral. Because if the Wigan kebab had peas on it, it would be in purity. Trust me, it's how this scale works. But hot dog is pig anus in pig intestine with mustard seeds ground up and added to a binder, and ketchup, which is tomatoes ground up and added to a binder, and sweets and sugars. A hot dog, if you want to bring up a horrible amalgamation of ingredients, a hot dog is already a horrible amalgamation of ingredients. You know what's in a hot dog? You cannot defend a hot dog by talking about ingredient purity. This thing might be 100% beef, but you're getting testicle, you're getting asshole, you're getting stomach lining, you're getting stuff that is trimmings from the cow or the pig or the whatever animal they're making this thing from. They're grinding it up, putting it in your sausage, and boiling it to make sure it's all cooked fully. But that's what I'm saying. You can't say it's not about pure for a hot dog, it's about pure for a sandwich. That's what I'm saying. It's not just about a hot dog. It's about what goes on a sandwich. And everything here is relatively savory outside. Like, it's not sweet. It is not escaping the savory context for a sandwich. It is not running with the idea by playing with some sweet, some sweet relish. That's a great ingredient. That's a nice palate. That is a palate cleanser within itself. You got honestly on this hot dog, you have acidity. You have heat in two different ways. You have it from the onions and you have it from the peppers. You get your relish, which is your sweet. You get your mustard, which adds some acid. You get your tomatoes, which adds some moisture and some acid and some flavor. You got your pickle, which adds extra, which also adds some acid and some moisture. It might be honestly a pretty wet hot dog, but this is not a bad, like it is I think not a great way to eat a hot dog because again, all the ingredients and prep you need for this. But like, I think this is a perfectly acceptable hot dog that exists within neutral because it's not doing anything structurally outside of what a hot dog does anyway. And in terms of ingredients, it's still neutral. I would put any of these on a sandwich any day. I'm not putting chocolate sauce on this. I mean, like I've used this example in the past. I have had a strawberry Philly cheesecake, which had a donut bun and a cheesesteak with provolone with whipped cream and strawberry sauce. Where does that sit on the scale? Because it's a dessert bun, but the interior, it was perfect. It was actually really good. Like whipped cream and shit. Like it was nice. Like it was honestly, it was a little like overwhelming, like to go through all of it because of stuff. But there's meat in there. The strawberry sauce is a topping, an ingredient that's not an integral component to making the dish like dessert-like at that point, because you're taking the outside of it, which is still like the sub bun, the banh mi, the hot dog. You're filling it with it. I know. Hold on. Let me get there. It has strawberry sauce and whipped cream, which are not on there. That is bringing it closer to the rebellious side. But the structure still stays as neutral because of the concept of what the hot dog already is. Like I have had. They made Witch of Magic the Gathering card. Snook snook chit. Guys speak beaver. Ask, learn, key items, and exit. Secret passage in wall to right. How? I played through Final Fantasy 5, or no, it was 2. Sorry, I thought this was 5 for a second. I saw purple hair and thought it was 5. I did not play 2. Guys speak beaver. Guys speak beaver. Guys speak beaver. Is that a bad translation in the Pixel remaster? Or is that originally in Final Fantasy 2? Okay, it's guys speak beaver. Okay. I was like, guys speak beaver. You sure do, bud. What are we doing here on the Sandwichard experience today? My name is Richard Sandwichard. Thank you for being here. Every ingredient per sandwich ingredient rolled up in a giant, nasty, congealed ball between 2 pieces of bread. Toros, I'm not sure how to approach this one. I don't know what you would consider every ingredient pure sandwich ingredient, because the amalgamation of those would maybe ultimately not be ingredient pure, depending on how they mix. Like, there's stuff that doesn't really go together. Found a loophole in my plan. What is every ingredient pure sandwich ingredient? If you write them all out for me, I'll take a look at the list. Go check out my Discord as well. Go join my Discord so you can go and see what Mog's talking about. Bread. AJ's here too. Welcome, AJ. I'm glad to have you here. We were talking about the Chicago hot dog and how it's a completely acceptable way to eat a hot dog. It just isn't necessarily, the best way to eat a hot dog. I've been eating, again, I think I've said a lot of hot dogs. I've been eating a lot of hot dogs. Tome of Legends. I can't see. There's a dog. There's a little dog there. Final Fantasy 14. Wow. Champions from Beyond. This is Final Fantasy 14. That's not all of them though, Drank. Hero cards. Oh, these are your Warriors of Light. Stand-ins for the Warriors of Light, I assume. They inserted their own Warriors of Light into the artwork? Yeah, probably. These are nice. Bearscape. I didn't expect this. Create 2/2 green bear creature token. They built a refuge with their bare hands. Which one? All of them? This manly piece of man here? Okay. Okay. How about this bear here? I should leave them to honestly, I should leave them to their own thing. I feel bad for staring. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, did my controller disconnect and that's why? Yeah. Oh, controller, you're fine. Metal cards? Like made of metal? Like of Pokemon? No. That's fun. That's an idea. Paulson. That's real sweet. I didn't know you could do that. What are their attacks? If are they bite? That's really nice.